We got to see.
Hey, no, I'm ready, man. I got my notes. I've been editing some stuff, so I feel I'm prepared, man.
I'm always prepared.
I feel like a couple things that I said, actually came true in this game. I feel like I made some good projections. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Because I'm on Twitter, and I saw you tag me in that linebacker thing. I didn't know what that was. What that was actually. What context he was talking.
Mike said, "See, Twitter's confusing, bro." Mike said,
yes.
So I keep hearing that we don't need linebackers, or linebackers not a value position.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm like, did you hear that from Doe? See, man, let's get it going, dude. I'm ready to get it popping. You're a piece of work.
Yeah, Brad. Now
man?
People are going crazy with this now. They're running with it. If
man, we're gonna talk about this linebackers. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I feel like y'all over exaggerated what I said.
It's not a value position. Okay.
Y'all really took what I said to an extreme. That's what you did.
You said it though.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
I did not say I did not sit here and say linebacker is not important. I feel like that's what it's gotten strung out to sound like. Right?
You know what? Let's just go. You ready?
I'm ready.
After dark, late night. Let's get it popping. You heard? Let's go. Yo, what's happening? Welcome back to the Last Second Dose, where y'all know we doing the most, baby. We got a little after dark session for you, you know what I'm saying? Dose over there raising the roof, he pumped up. It's about to be a good one, man, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about the game, how it made you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, you know what I'm saying? I want to know what you thought. It didn't make me feel. No, I didn't feel warm and fuzzy, but
okay.
I had some feelings. But let me introduce the young man, young Simba, aka Mixed Stats. Got his notepad, got his notes. He's ready to go.
I got ridiculous amount of
Dose of Dion. What's happening, man?
Man, this is. I'm excited for this late night stream. This is good. You
late
came
night
in with
after
the.
Dark.
This is sweet. You came in with the silver background. It was like real slick looking. See, we need lights. We need some like lights that like flicker or something that we can have on the background.
Let me see if we can have some lights that flicker. I think I have some lights that flicker.
Do you?
I don't have no lights that flicker.
Okay.
No, I don't even want to.
Next time. I feel like
what you think I have that? That's not available.
I have no idea, but you said it, and I just like maybe we does. I don't know what you got going on over there, Rad.
I don't. I'm sorry.
It is a vibe though. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, I think that's what your shirt says. I don't know what your shirt says. That it is what it says.
It's a vibe. You dig? It's a vibe. It is a vibe. Let's get it. You ready? I can't hear you. You on mute.
You didn't need to hear that. My dog's eating my cookie. That's all. That's what I'm frustrated about.
It's all good, Brody. It's all good. Shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? We got a few people in here. You know what I mean? Pumping and jumping.
Yes.
I'm ready. Tonight's show, what we gonna do? We just gonna answer some questions. Talk about the starters, how we felt they played, who played good, who played bad. The backups, same, who played good, who played bad. And then a couple bubble players that we feel like Dose is stretching.
I see him just peeking. Yeah, go ahead.
A couple bubble players we feel like who deserves to make that 53-man roster. And then, your final takes of the game. The chat, feel free to pop in, ask some questions. Let's get it pumping, man. Let's just go on and do it.
Let's do it.
First off, I just want to put this out here. It's always the Lions, bro. Where we just got some bullish that happens at the end of the game where we just blow it. Like,
oh my gosh,
the way we lost to a rookie quarterback, 4th down, we had him contained. He strung out, pressure him. He throws up a prayer and the dude catches it. Like, I'm just like, come on, man. Like, this is just our typical Lions. Same old Lions. Like,
unreal.
Same old Lions. That's all I want to start with.
Don't say that, Rand.
Well,
no.
I mean, bro. Like,
but
was bad.
you had to.
I'm gonna get my low final at the end. How I felt we did. I just want to start with that. It's just that's it. I'm done. Shout out to Bud Joe. He in the building. Appreciate the love. Dose literally said he wouldn't pay a linebacker. Laugh out loud. Yeah, you see how he disappeared, y'all. Y'all seen that? Y'all did see that he disappeared. He wouldn't pay a linebacker. I don't know about you, Bud Joe. I felt like that Roquan Smith edition would be good right now. I don't know about y'all, chat, but I was preaching it before the game. We should make a move for Roquan. Linebackers are very important. They help you stop the run, and they obviously help you in the pass game. I feel like the run defense was a little shaky, bro. A little shaky. I feel like we had some flash plays here and there from our linebackers, but to be real, I feel like Atlanta was gashing us.
Actually shook.
And that's where Roquan Smith can come in and be a big addition to the squad. Like that, giving up that second round pick don't sound silly now. Appreciate the love, Bud Joe. I tried to tell Dose we need linebackers. Linebackers is a very valuable position, man. Von D gaming in the building. Let's get it, baby. What's happening? What's good, fellas? What's good? Appreciate the love, bro. Appreciate it. Ken in the building. I see you. Shout out to the chat. Look, Roquan looking good. John, I don't know if you watched Monday's show, but or Thursday's show, whatever. It was Thursday where we got into it for about 15, 20 minutes about Roquan Smith. And let's not even go down that path. You know what, though?
I mean,
let's stay on track.
Terrible?
Let me talk to me nice. Let me hear you. Oh, you muted. Hello?
Do I sound awful right now while I'm trying to get plugged in?
You don't sound awful. You could tell. I mean, you sound different, but it's not like, bro, you sound terrible. Turn that ish off. No, it's not like that.
Okay, I'll switch it over as we get going. The mic went flying when I stood up. So I was like, where's the mic? I'm sorry. But I can hear you. I can hear what y'all are saying. And
thank you.
As I was telling right before this, let me go back to that comment. I literally said he wouldn't pay linebackers. Did not say that. Did not say that. Y'all are really stretching the truth here. I did not say I wouldn't pay a linebacker. Y'all are crazy. I said I would not have the highest paid off-ball linebacker in the NFL and Roquan Smith. That's what I said. And I said I wouldn't pay a linebacker. I even said I'd like to have the flexibility where I could do something like the Rams did and go get a Bobby Wagner. I didn't say that, though. I said I would not have the highest paid linebacker. Okay. That's what I said. Okay. And we're specifically talking about Roquan Smith.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I feel like we taking this to an extreme.
I'm gonna agree. You did say that.
Yeah.
But you also said you don't value the linebacker position.
I said it like I didn't say it like that though. I said it as I didn't say I didn't value the linebacker position. It's not that I don't value the linebacker position.
Brad Holmes.
I don't value the linebacker. I don't think they value the linebacker position in this defense.
Okay.
In comparison to every other position on this defense. That's what I was.
But my question is, when are they gonna start valuing the linebacker position? Because we got the ball ran on us all last year, and then we just let Atlanta, who doesn't have the best offensive line and running backs, and they was gashing us, bruh.
Who was their first running back? Was
I have no idea. I thought he was the second string.
That's what I thought. I don't know who their first running back.
I don't even know who the first was, but they was gashing us. Either way, they was gashing us, bro.
Yes, absolutely. But that being said, I mean, because I'm with you. There were definitely plays in there. Even Jared Davis, and we're gonna get to some of the not role pieces, but some of the bubble players. I know he's on the bubble. There were reps in there that I'm like, okay, yeah, he missed that one. He misfired there. He just missed the ball carrier. So I had Derek Barnes with a couple of those early. I thought Malcolm was pretty clean for the most part, actually. I thought he did pretty well. I thought Josh Woods did really well. I wasn't Damian Williams. Good look. I don't think personally the linebackers was the biggest issue with our run defense in that. Definitely felt like we had contained issues, specifically on the first drive. But I wouldn't point to linebackers as the biggest issue, yet there were a couple times that we missed. I think the first time through I put Derek Barnes down. The first time we give him
he whipped on that tackle inside the hole. That turned into like an 8-yard gain. Yes.
So there were definitely, I'm with you. Like there were definitely plays, but at the same time, I also can see the flip side of I think there was definitely at the same amount, if not more, where I was pointing to a defensive lineman get blown up, thrown off the play, whether that was Jayshon Cornell, whether that was Bruce Hector. But with that being said, we're going to get into all the role pieces. But I will say this, Red, because I know we missed a lot of guys. That I really like the interior of our defensive line, specifically speaking on Aleem McNeil and Isaiah Buggs. I know I'm working on the video and stuff for that, but those two I was pretty impressed with.
They did that thing.
I just want to put that in there. Yeah.
About that, you make a great point. You spotted something great because I will say Isaiah Buggs did his thizzle. Like he held his opponent attack. He was disruptive. I mean, Twinkle Toes McNeil did his thing, the usual. That's expected. But Isaiah Buggs is going to make this team, and I think he's going to contribute.
100%.
I think he's going to.
You know what I was thinking? I was thinking, hey, because remember they said they like to have John Penicini and Liam last year. I'm like, man, Isaiah Buggs could be our Penicini without question.
100%. 100%.
Those two could be on the field together. Yeah.
100%.
And the reps that they gave him, like it kind of gave you a sense of what they feel about the kid. And I was like, all right, you know, this guy's gonna play for us this year. He's making the team. I thought he was on the bubble. Now he's making the team from what I'm saying. Let's go get somebody else. So we're on board there. But I just had to say about linebacker, man, because I don't know, man. It feels, I'm seeing the Twitter and stuff, and I'm like, man, y'all talking crazy.
I mean,
like I said up here and said linebackers don't do nothing.
Listen,
man.
I'm gonna tell you the tweet. Mike said,
and Red was a linebacker, so I know this is like.
I'm hearing the linebacker position has no value with some people. I'm like, and I tagged you like, hey, did you hear that from Dose? I'm guessing you heard that from Dose. Laugh out loud.
I'm sure them subscribers heard it from me, man. It's crazy.
But he was like, nah, man, I heard it from subs. Like, bro, y'all are tripping, bro. Linebacker is a very important position. A very important position. I feel like every position in football is important. 100%. It takes 11 guys on the field to win the game. Like, I mean, you got to do your thing. So I don't think we put enough attention on it. We really ain't. But you know what? We're going to jump into the starters. I mean, we on that side of the ball. Defense, let's just stay on that side of the ball. Starters. Who performed well in your eyes and who didn't perform well?
So we're talking like specifically that first drive, right?
That first drive. Or people who could be in position for like a starting role. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
You jump in, let us know who y'all think performed well on the starting defense and who's competing for a starting role on that defense. Go ahead, bro. If you can hear me.
We're not really talking like we're not really talking like straight up bubble players here. So I'm gonna save a couple for you because I know there's a guy that you want to hit on for sure here. I mean the obvious one we have to hit on. We just hit on Isaiah Buggs and Aleem. I thought they both performed well with that unit. Definitely Aiden Hutchinson. I mean now the first play. Maybe you could put some of that on Hutch. But with that being said, what I saw from Aiden Hutchinson is I think it just clarified everything because I think when it comes to possibly being in the wrong place, things like that. Those are things that I can fix. I know that I can fix that with Hutchinson and he'll learn. Mm-hmm. But athletically, just beating your block, what he can do against the run towards him, where that was the biggest thing for me was like, hey, there's a difference. There's some guys that you don't want to run towards, and there's other guys that you attack. You attack certain pass rushers. I don't want that. I want a guy that you don't want to run the ball towards, and he set the tone with that early. Don't run the ball towards me, right? So I think there's things that he'll understand how to pick up within the game and understand within this defense, but just physically being able to win, the effort. I think that's the biggest thing. Is we always talk about this effort, relentlessness that he had. I think you saw it. You absolutely saw it with the holding call. Yeah. You saw it on the touchdown. Just effort. I mean, just sticking with the play. And because there was, I don't know if you noticed this, there was a play on offense. That play that we threw to Jamal Williams where Jonah just stopped blocking. Did you see that?
I didn't see Jonah stop blocking.
Dude just stopped. Like, no, it was late in the play, so we probably assumed, hey, the ball's probably out of his hands by now. We just checked it down to Jamal. Jonah just stopped blocking. He just stood there. I was like, why did he just – I have no idea. He just stopped. I was like, why did he just stop? Hutchinson won't do that. And that's no hate to Jonah. I'm just saying. Hutchinson won't do that.
He's going to play through the whistle.
He's going to play through the whistle 100%. So, I'll throw one more name in here because I thought this guy was – this is the guy I was talking about you before the show. I was so darn impressed. Now, I don't think he was as good against the top unit, but he got a lot of reps. That's Anthony Pittman. I thought he was
He did
super
solid.
impressive.
Solid.
Like
Yes.
specifically when it got to the second and third units, I didn't think he had much pass rush. I was like, how's he going to win on the edge? And this guy doesn't do that. Now, I do struggle with a little bit of the bend and stuff like that, but my goodness, he was winning. He was finding ways to win. He can play the flats. He did fine against the run towards him. I'm like, bro, he's putting together a whole package here. I feel good about this guy making the team at this point. I feel good about him backing up Julian. Anthony Pittman was probably, for me, like the surprise of the game, maybe arguably an MVP of the game. I mean, seriously, I thought he was incredible.
Okay. MVP. Ooh, okay.
I mean, he's got second and third, but you know how they do.
Okay.
He was incredible, man. I thought he was really good against those guys.
So my defensive starters, I feel like who played the best, obviously. I'm gonna start with Deshaun Elliott, bro.
Okay.
I don't know the stats, but I think he might have led. I know for sure he led the starters in tackles.
Yeah.
I seen him making some tackles. Like he was always in the right place at the right time. He made his open field tackles. I was impressed. I think he was already labeled as a starter, but he showed that he does have the starting ability. And that's what I like to see as a newcomer to the Detroit Lions. Because, he was somewhat of a big time signing for us. And for him to show up yesterday on every play, I was impressed with him. Hutch, obviously.
That's a good call.
You hit on Bugs. You hit on McNeil. People could probably call me crazy. For the rookie to come out and do what he did, Malcolm Rodriguez, I was somewhat impressed. I keep preaching that I want to get Roquan Smith because I want to play him with Malcolm Rodriguez. But Malcolm Rodriguez had some flash plays. I think he did. I really zoned in on him. He had really good reads. Now that big play, we talked about it. The run play that gashed coming down towards the television.
Because I saw what he was doing. Yeah.
He read it instantly. He got over where he needed to get, but he went and hit the offensive lineman as opposed to squaring up and making the tackle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it was no need to hit that offensive lineman. Now, I don't know. I know whose fault that was on that play. It was Barnes. He didn't get over the guard. He tried to go underneath the guard, and he just went straight over through that hole.
Yes. Okay. We were talking about the same play. Yeah.
The same exact play.
He was on the same play of Brockers as well as on the same side.
Same exact play.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Same exact play. Barnes didn't get over the guard, so therefore he tried to go underneath. They got gashed us. But since Malcolm Rodriguez was in great position, he honestly could have made the tackle instead of going to hit the offensive lineman. Yep. And I just think that comes with him. That just comes with him being a rookie. I did see him sift through a couple plays, get in on a couple tackles. I seen on a couple play actions. He found the tight end. He located Kyle Pitts, ran with him step for step. Like he was doing his responsibility. He was good in his zone drops. Mm-hmm. And I out of all the off-ball linebackers, I think he probably played the best. Barnes had a couple big plays. He sifted through him. He had a TFL, which was nice. But then Barnes also had a couple bad reads. A
couple misses. Yep. Yeah. He did.
And then he had that missed tackle on that. I don't know. I don't know the down and distance, but it was like I know they only needed like 4 or 5 yards, and he could have stopped them for like a 1 or 2 yard gain, and that ended up getting them the first down. So Barnes is going to get better the more reps, more live action he gets because he's just still adjusting to off-ball linebacker. But I think Malcolm Rodriguez played solid for being a rookie. He played fast. His eyes were always good, and I want to say Deshaun Elliott. Now, some people. I'm gonna hit on some people I think that started that I was a little disappointed in.
Okay.
Both our corners. Both of them.
Okay.
Amani. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I just feel like Amani got hit by an overroute on a rookie.
Yeah.
And then Okuda gets beat on the third down by Kadero Hodge, bro.
It's the name.
Wasn't he our practice squad wide receiver last year?
He Hodge had a nice little grab on Seattle. Come on.
I'm not going, bro. I'm not going. Hodge was our seventh wide receiver last year, and we had a terrible wide receiving core. So that just lets you know that, like, come on, Okuda. Where was your technique on that play, bro?
Yeah.
But Okuda did get in and make a couple tackles and things like that. I just expected a little bit more, like, lockdown out of those two. And Drake London was a top 10 pick. I get it. Corners get beat. They don't play perfect. I get that. But it just bugged me that Amani got beat on an over route. Like, he didn't even... Drake London didn't even run like a super crisp route. You know what I'm saying? Like he just literally ran an over route. He didn't set it up, nothing nice. He just ran an over route and you just got beat. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. And I really couldn't see what happened on Okuda's. I just know it was a first down. Like, I don't know how the footwork went, how was the route ran crisp or what, but that was a little disappointing for me. Go ahead, bro.
No, with the Okuda one, it looked like he lost early there. Like, because he was playing on the outside and it opened up and it looked like he got him early on the rep. And it's like, oh yeah, he's got him. With Okuda, I did like, because that was the one target they had against him. I did like the physicality that I saw him, but you hit on the tackles. He had some tackles in there. But I thought the way that he was getting up on guys, the way that he cut off one of those underneath routes when the quarterback started to roll out, I thought he looked good there, but definitely looked just a tick slow on, to me, some of those transitions to open up, like the Kadero Hodge one. He just looked a tick slow. And I've always felt like with him, man, I've always felt like he's been a little stiff and it's a little bit of technique things that get him, man. So I saw that. The Imani one, he got him on that, like you said, and he was like a step off on that one. That was not the fastest receiver. So that one was a little disappointing. I mean, and again, I'm with you. Like, I don't think Amani's the best sticky man coverage, so I never anticipate that with him. So, I mean, like, that kind of route, it's like, okay, I've seen him get beat on that. But against that type of receiver even, like, Justin Jefferson gave him problems every time he was crossing us. And it was like, all right, I can see that.
Right.
This one was a little bit like, oh, man, really? Man, I know he wasn't far off, but at the same time, I can't really say I'm surprised. And I know it sounds terrible, but, like, I mean, could I say I'm surprised? Like, oh man, I would expect that he would have broke that up. Like, honestly, I mean, me and you, man, we see eye to eye on this. Like, Amani's a playmaker. He's good in areas, but I don't think he's like locked down sticky.
No, he's not sticky. No.
So it's like I can't say I'm shocked that he gave that up. To be honest with you, so I think
he's a solid corner.
Yes, I want to see more Okuda though. Like, I really just want more. Like one target. I mean, I need to see more, man, because I'm pointing to reps where it's like he's not even getting targeted, and I like the physicality he's playing with, which tells me that he's feeling good. But I need more. I need so much more to see from this guy, because right now it's just we're completely up in the air, and I'm believing that he's gonna have a good season, but this doesn't really sway me either direction whatsoever with him. So yeah, I mean, I'm on board with what you said there. AJ Parker, I think a couple times he could have helped us out a little bit more than he did, and I think
100%. Thank you. Go ahead. Go.
Yes, because I know you're gonna say the same thing. There's a couple times he could have helped us out. A couple times he got peeking, and then they would bounce it. It was like, dude, Then he brought the cornerback blitz, and then
he do your responsibility.
Yes, just do your job. You don't need to do a little more, because I know he got a little stronger now. He can play between the tackles, and I get it, but just do your job, man, because you're letting people get outside on us, and it's making like this penetration we're getting on the interior mean nothing, because they're just bouncing outside on us. It's like, dude, you were right there. It makes us look so much worse against the run on the interior, and guys like Aleem and Bugs are getting knocked, and it's like they're not playing bad. They're pushing their guy back, but they're just bouncing to the edge. And he did. I will say, I thought he did react well when he didn't make the tackle, but Okuda ended up cleaning it up when he just like shot himself outside the tackle on that one play near the goal line. It was like, okay, he got himself out there on that one.
Right.
But he could have helped us out more earlier in that drive. So I think
I would agree about that AJ Parker. I missed on it. I'm happy you tapped in on that AJ Parker, because I think I don't know. He messed up on quite a few plays that was kind of some big gains for us. So, and when we get to the backups, I got somebody who, let's go to starters. Because I got somebody I think who might need to be rocking with the ones next week. Coming week.
You do, man. Yeah, sure.
I do. I got some people who needs to be rocking with the ones.
Are we talking offense? We're talking defense.
We going offense. We just hit defense. Okay, let's hit the offense.
I know who you're talking about.
No, just go. No, you don't. You don't know what I'm talking about.
I know 100% what you're talking about,
Baby D.
I can see it in your eyes. I can see it right through the sunglasses, man. It's reflecting right back to me. I can see.
No, you knows nothing at all.
No, man, but you're right though. I'm glad we hit on that, because we see. I mean, I'm just watching it back over and over. I'm like, man, but I thought the Lions did adjust a little bit to try to contain better. But you're right. There was just sometimes it's like, man, they're doing too much. Just do your job, man. Why are we doing so much here? If we're on the offense side of the ball, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man, because I'll let you hit on your thoughts. But I'm gonna make this boring, but I'm just gonna say the entire offensive line I thought was incredible.
Played stupendous. Yes.
The only reason I
Yes.
thought some runs weren't bigger is because of maybe, we didn't get the right push from a tight end or something like that. But the 5 offensive linemen, I thought they were outstanding. I mean, they were moving guys off the line. They were not getting beat. The pass protection and the small refs that we saw was
nice,
outstanding, except for the one where Jonas just stopped. But it was about 5 seconds that he gave him in a very clean pocket. The offensive line was awesome, and it's the first time we've seen it. So I'm just enjoying it. It's like, let's just see what this looks like. And I know they didn't have a great D-line, so we anticipated that they should win this battle. 100% going away. They look tough. We had 1 third down. We need to get it, and we push him forward for 3 yards. And the only guy that got through there was on our tight end. He pushed through Brock Wright, and he ended up getting, the tackle where he fell forward. There was a movement, though, on the offensive line on that 3rd and 1. So the entire offensive line was very impressive.
Great. That was nice. Oh, well, so.
Hey, go ahead, man.
You already hit the O-line. I thought they played very well. Everybody watched that, and I would say all of them did their thing. They all was getting movement. I mean, our running backs was averaging 5 yards a pops. I know we only ran the ball maybe 5 or 6 times. We didn't run it a lot, but they all averaged over 5 yards a pop. I'm talking DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams. So that's beautiful. And that's what I was hitting on Thursday. Like, I want to see if this offensive line is about to come out here and control the line of scrimmage. And they did exactly what I wanted them to do. They controlled the line of scrimmage in the run game, and they gave Goff pretty much a nice pocket most of the time. Like, I want to say he dang near, I think he had one that was on a play action, really, where he was just kind of pressured and he threw that dart to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh, yeah, he rolled out of the pocket,
But besides that, like, he had a nice pocket. So the offensive line, they did their thing. That's looking good for us Lions. That's looking really good because that is our strong suit of our team in general. Running backs did well. I think DeAndre Swift, obviously he scored a touchdown. His vision looks nice. Jamal ran hard. Only thing I can say about Jamal was that was a concentration drop. I don't know.
Yeah, just hit him right.
I don't know what he was thinking about that. Like, did the ball hit him in the helmet? I don't know where it hit him, but it was just like, bro, come on, dog. Like, come on, jam. So, I already said coming into the game, St. Brown was gonna have a nice game. He did his thizzle. It was kind of sad not to see DJ Chark. He didn't get 1 target, which is cool. We can keep him under wraps. Let's keep him under wraps, and we're just gonna explode him. He gonna explode onto the scene. But I wish I could have got it to see a little bit out of DJ Chark. Offense looked good. The tight ends did solid. Besides that, they missed some of the blocks though.
I didn't like their run blocking.
Their blocking was buns straight up. But
okay, good. We got the same page. When I go back, I was like, the entire tight end unit run blocking was bad.
It was buns.
I did not like it.
It was definitely buns. But besides that, I mean, our offense looked good. They came right down. Boom, 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 boom. Touchdown. Let's go.
Easy. They made it look so.
I'm like, okay, they came out ready to play. They was woke, baby. You know what I'm saying? So they did their thing. Offensive starters. I mean, we only got to see that one drive, but I have no complaints really. I don't got no complaints on the offensive starters. What do you think about the offensive backups? Who jump off?
Ooh, okay.
I got a couple.
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm gonna rethink.
Craig Reynolds. I thought Craig Reynolds ran very well. He ran hard.
Yes.
Offensive line was kind of shabby.
Oh, hey. Don't 100%.
I'll leave that for you then. No, I'm gonna leave that for you. Go. You can go. You can dig on them offensive line. The boys was shabby to me, but
bro, and again, I put down
this guy right here. He needs the
second. Trinity need to get cut
off the rip. Off the rip, he needs to go. I'm not rocking with him, bro. I'm not rocking with him. Not at all. This one, bro, he deserves it. I don't know, bro. Like,
I'm good. He's impressive. He is impressive.
He's doing his thing, bro. I'm sorry.
He is impressive. I love Ken. Man, I really he's grown on me, man. I don't want to cut him. Make an extra spot. Figure it out. Call him a punter. I don't care, man. No, the offensive line, real quick though. I was so disappointed. I really was. Now that's not to say that everybody was terrible each play and they all lost each rep. But Dan Skipper was so hit and miss in pass protection. His run blocking, he seemed like he had zero push unless he was at the second level. All right, you had Logan Stenberg, who's getting blown back in pass protection reps. His run blocking was not Mauler-ish, which I was expecting. Evan Brown was the biggest letdown to me. Because I'm like, man, Evan Brown, Evan Brown's legit. This dude's getting blown back by a center to the point where we have a split going on, and the tight end can't even get across the formation because he's running into Evan Brown as soon as he snaps the football. It's like, what are we doing? Tommy Kramer's not blocking anybody. He's pulling. That's not even that unit. Let's just go to Matt Nelson, right? I mean, this is our 6th offensive lineman. Like, I mean,
that was garbage, bro.
Really? Like, I'm not feeling good about it, man. Now, there is a guy I do feel pretty good about. If you want me to hit on it real quick.
Hit him.
Kendall Lamb.
Hit him.
I was a little impressed with Kendall Lamb, the new tackle that we have in pass pro. Everything else, run block, nah, not really. I thought his awareness was a little, but pass protection, I thought his ability to just stick in front of his guy, he did get a lot of support, but I thought it was okay with the 3rd unit because Obina Eze, didn't play well. He was on the ground all the time. He's always on the ground at right tackle. So, yeah, the second string offensive line definitely did not get out to a hot start. It looked buns is right.
I didn't know Eze's number at first. I'm thinking like, bro, is that the undrafted kid? Then I see the back of his jersey, like, hold up, man, this is what we depended on in case if it's an injury. We better go out and sign some more vets. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I don't look.
Kendall Lamb by
look, dog. Look, we might need to go and get us about one more vet who's like a versatile vet on the inside. Also, like look, that O line did not look nice. Not at all. Not at all. I want to touch on Devin Funchess. He looked real good. Devin Funchess played to where he.
So is that the guy?
If he doubles back,
that's the guy.
Hold on, dog.
I know that's the guy, Red.
Look, if Funch continues to just do what he did last week, like the touchdown was beautiful. First off, and I'm gonna give it to Boyle. He threw a nice ball, but other than that, I don't think Boyle had 2 nice passes. I want to say he had that one to Khalif on that penalty, and then that touchdown, that fade route was nice. But Boyle's accuracy is inconsistent. His above the shoulders is inconsistent. I'm gonna be real. I'm leaning more towards Blau, bro, just because he can improvise more with his legs. I know his arm's not as strong, but he made some throws. He did his fizzle. Yeah. I know he gave up that fumble at the end of the game, but for the most part, I think he outplayed Boyle. And I like how he can improvise in that pocket. If something breaks down, he can get through with his legs. Like, he can at least pick us up 5 yards. So I'm going to lead towards Blau, and we cut Boyle. I don't want to even keep Boyle on the roster. I get he has a strong arm, but if something goes wrong at that point, we could pick a guy up off the streets with a strong arm. But I wasn't impressed with Boyle, even though he did have 2 solid throws and that fade route. But back to Funch. Funch playing like he wants to be on that 53. And if he keep doing what he's doing, he deserves to be on that 53-man roster. Mm-hmm. And we talked about it when we first signed him, how he could be a red zone threat. And what did he just show? They just threw the fade up. Like, you'd have thought they threw it up like he was Calvin Johnson. I mean, he ain't go up and get it like that, but hey, he caught that bad boy. You know what I mean? Hurdling people, picking up first downs. Like, okay, Funch, you playing like you want to make the team.
Yeah.
So I was very impressed with him.
To give your boy a little more love, man, because I know this is your guy. I think he had a nice run block in there. Like, one time he led the way. I was like, okay, Funches. And that one out route, like, if that wasn't behind him, because, Boyle was much more inconsistent in the decision making. I thought the pick, he just forced it. He got like happy feet, just should not have threw the balls way too late. But I'll miss some passes for sure. But the one like he put behind him a little bit, it looked like to Funches. Like, man, he might have got a first there, honestly.
Right.
Funches was money.
He was doing his thing, man. He said Funchess is going to be hurt before week 1. Oh, Lord. We don't want to talk injuries. No. Defensive backups. I know I still got starters up here. We talking backups. Defensive backups. Yeah, so Josh Woods. I know you didn't love the linebackers, it sounds like. I thought Josh Woods did some work. In every category. For me, special teams. What he did against the run, the pass coverage, the pass breakup that he ended up having. I thought Josh Woods looked good. I'm gonna I thought the cornerbacks for the most part actually were not bad, but I'm gonna throw specific because I know we're probably gonna come back and hit on this individually, but also Jared Davis was not as good as I originally thought when watching it live. But I didn't think he was bad either. I thought he showed some things, man. I think you could agree too. He had a whiff on a run, like Derek Barnes. He looked like coming through there. But then, obviously we know what he can do as a blitzer. Okay. What did he do well?
I really liked his. What I liked is, first off, he looked healthy to me. That's the biggest thing. Firstly, he did not, like with the Jets. I was like, dude, who is this guy? He looked healthy. He was flying around again. Secondly, I really liked what he was showing in terms of, you talk about Malcolm Rodriguez. I loved the way that he was complimenting Malcolm Rodriguez. I loved it. Like when Malcolm would go take the tight end, okay, here's Jared Davis blitzing. When they would pass this off, Jared Davis would drop and pick him. Like Jared Davis was doing well. The pass breakup that he had, he would never have put his hand up in the pass because he probably wouldn't have even anticipate the ball to be there. Like the feel, closing in on that route, because Desmond Ridder got out hot. Then he was very 50-50 after that. The third down, they were really struggling. I give a lot of credit to the pressure. That's why I put Anthony Pittman in there. But Jared Davis is just more field awareness, deeper in zone coverage. Because he's always like done zone reps in the past. I think athletically, they're always like, well, yeah, he can run with this guy. But it's being a playmaker at the catch point that I thought that, you started to get a sense for. So it wasn't perfect. There was a lot of misses, but there was also a lot of hits there for me. So I kind of had him in that like hit and miss. But I thought it was a good debut. But my expectations are higher than yours, though. My expectations are higher because I think he's making the roster. So I thought it was hit and miss day, but I thought it was a solid start for him.
Jared Davis, okay. He looked better in pass drops. 100%. I'm gonna give him that.
Yeah.
I thought his run reads was still a little shaky.
Yeah, he was shaky.
Coming downhill though, that's where I think he's nice. Is when he comes downhill, blitzing through the A gap, blowing up running backs. He did his thing there. He had a bonehead play with the roughing the pass. I didn't see it, so I don't know. I don't negated our.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
We saw it. He stopped, and I think it was Chris Board or whoever was with him ran into his back, and he had pushed him into him. So I don't knock it for that, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, that brought up Bobby Price's interception.
Yeah.
I thought Bobby Price played solid. Boswell played solid up until that, giving up that touchdown. He did pretty well up until that touchdown. Chase Lucas did solid. That is the guy I want to see as our starting nickel next week. I'm putting it out there. I think I want to see what he could do up against the ones, just to see if he's if he's for real. I want to know, because AJ Parker didn't play well last week, yesterday. So it's like, let's throw the rookie in to see how he responds. And if he responds well, hey, we really have a heated competition right there at nickel. I really do want to see Lucas get in with the ones. I want to see that because I want to see how he responds, because I think he can respond well. He's 25. He's older than AJ Parker. He didn't probably play more football than AJ Parker. So he's a veteran rookie. You know what I mean? So I want to see how he responds, bro. I really do. I thought he showed up pretty well. I want to see how he can play. Kaminsky, I thought he did solid.
Flashed a few times, yeah.
Yes, he did. Kaminsky flashed a few times.
I
don't think Austin Bryant played too well either.
You don't think he played well?
I don't think he played that bad. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I don't think Austin Bryant. I don't think Austin Bryant played too bad. I said too well. I don't think Austin Bryant played too bad either. My bad, y'all. But
yeah. No, he had some plays in there, though. He had a couple wins in there. Just wasn't consistent enough for what I was kind of hoping for.
Right.
Those guys. We're looking for
somewhat of a veteran.
100%. Yeah, like Anthony Pittman, I have no expectations. I have some expectations for Austin Bryant again, and he won some, but he just wasn't as dominant to what you're saying as I thought he would be. I'll give even Kirby Joseph, it's going to be a one that's like, nah, man, Kirby didn't do it. But
Kirby made the tackles when he needed to make the tackles, though. I know he got scored on.
The one right through the lane.
He made every tackle. Yeah. He made every tackle he was supposed to make.
Yes.
So I'm not mad at Kirby Joseph. I get he's a rookie.
Right.
He really didn't play a lot, honestly, at Illinois. Besides that 1 year.
Yes.
So it's he's still developing. Besides the touchdown, I thought he was in the place at the right time to make all his tackles. So
yeah.
He made a lot of open field tackles, bro. So I got to give him a little credit.
And that open field tackle you first had, they didn't communicate. That the dude motioned over and no one moved, and they threw it right at him.
Right.
Why didn't you guys say anything? And
right.
I gotta believe it's because it's Bobby Price and it was Kirby Joseph. Now, when Juju Hughes is out there, he's talking to people. These guys, there was no. He just threw it right at him. I'm like, what's happening? But they put him in a lot of man coverage reps, man. They gave him a lot of man work. Like they put him in the fire, and I know he got beat a couple times, but I was like, all right, it's not bad. I could see some potential here. Like he probably should have gave up a touchdown on the crosser, but I'm like, all right, I could see it. You know, you could see the skill set. Was it great? No, but again, we know he's a rookie, so we kind of anticipated it wasn't going to be perfect.
I didn't see, but Joe, I didn't see Mitchell, but I did see Houston. I thought he did okay for his first game.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say he played bad, but he played.
He didn't do anything that's noteworthy.
Right, like you know what I mean. So I did see Houston got quite a few plays, but Mitchell, I didn't see Mitchell. Did you see?
He didn't.
I didn't. Okay, I was like, I didn't see Mitchell play. I didn't think he was out there. Yeah, any injuries?
Not that I know of.
I didn't
guess Will did, but he came back, so
I didn't know of any injuries.
No. Yeah. We still on the defense?
I'm gonna keep it real though. I want to go back to Jerry Davis. I do.
Man, jeez.
No, hold on.
Go ahead. All right.
I thought Jerry Davis played well enough
to make the roster.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because he's gonna make the roster, man. You're gonna be doing them squats, man. Y'all know I'm a squats right there, man.
Y'all know I'm a Jerry Davis hater. But he didn't play like piss poor. But what did I say? Jared Davis should play okay because you're going against the twos.
But okay.
I said it though, but like he should look good.
Devin Funchess, don't matter what you did. Don't matter.
Should no.
Chase Lucas, I don't care, Chase Lucas. I don't care what you did, man.
Chase Lucas is a rookie, bro. Like,
what about Devin Funchess? We're
not talking about Funchess. We're talking about Jared Davis.
What about David Blau?
We're not talking about Blau.
We can talk about Red. That's whack, man. I knew you were gonna do that because he played.
Jared Davis did look. I thought I was not mad at Jared Davis. I thought he did attack the A gaps well when it was blitzing, blowing up running backs, getting to the quarterback. His pass drops. I was mainly impressed how he was getting back into coverage. That's what like really impressed me. Like he had a pass breakup. One dude was about to catch the ball, but he was gonna be there to light him up. But still on his run fits, he wasn't where he needed to be for a fifth-year player, sixth-year player.
There was some good ones though too. It's not like they were all terrible. There was some good ones in there. There's some good ones in there.
You should be the game. If you've been in the league 5 to 6 years, the game should have now slowed down to you. You should have now seen every dang blocking scheme and run play. So it's like he's still making the same mistakes he was making as a rookie. Actually, he probably played better as a rookie than he does now, to be real. But I'm not mad at Jared Davis, bro.
Now he played good as a rookie. No. Here's the thing. That one where he came through and he took on the fullback, I think it was, and the running back was right next to him. It's like, oh man, he could have just hit the running back. He ran right into the fullback. That's the play I know you're talking about that play. He ran right into the fullback. It's like, oh, the running back was right there. Man.
He kind of.
But he's getting it. He just need a little time, man. They're gonna give him some confidence in this.
How much more time do we need with the guy?
No. He's gonna get some time. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it quick because Jared Davis in this defense, they're gonna build him up. And at the same time, they're gonna look at those like little things because it's little things, man. I'm like they're gonna get that thing honed in on him because they're letting him just play his game, and he's responding. Now I think he had a lot going on in that Patricia defense for what he was asked to do.
A lot of thinking.
What they were asking his body to look like. Like, man, they're just letting him be Jared Davis, and I think he's just happy to be back. But you're right. I'm with you. Like when I go to my video thing, I had him in an up down category. I didn't say he was a stud. I have him in up down. He was solid.
I thought he played solid. I'm gonna give him some credit because y'all know I'm the biggest hater. Tricky Nicky, appreciate it.
That's the win, chat.
Appreciate it, Tricky Nicky. Appreciate it. Smash that like button, everybody. It's 67 people in here. Let's get them likes up to 67. It's greatly appreciated, and I appreciate everybody tapping in. But that's a win for you in the chat for sure. Jared Davis, he did okay. He did all right. But that
to what you said about Craig though. Craig Reynolds, man, he's nice. And
he ran well.
Craig did it all
hard, dude.
Bro, he ran over 3 guys on one play.
He ran hard.
Made a tackle on special teams. Catch out of the backfield. I'm like, he's there. We don't need to see any more. Jamar Jefferson did impress me a little bit too in terms of pass protection. because that was we had a lot of questions about, is that why he's not getting time? I thought pass pro he was very, very good. I was like, all right, he's picking up all these blocks. The only one I would say who's late was when Boyle threw it out of bounds. He still ended up getting there. I think pass protection for running backs as a whole looked pretty solid.
I'm honestly, I want to see more Justin Jackson over Jamar Jefferson. I'm sorry.
You see what he does? Chat, this is what he does on purpose, Rad.
I didn't do it on purpose.
He did this on purpose.
I'm just going off that one play. Justin Jackson only gained 2 yards, but he made a lot of people miss for those
shifty.
2 yards.
He did look shifty. Yeah.
So I want to see a little bit more.
I'll give you that. He did look kind of shifty. I was like, all right. And we should, right? Because there should be no more Jamal and Swift, so we should see more of him. I mean, I don't want to see Craig anymore, really.
I think that's how it should be. Those three shouldn't play anymore. Let's talk through that. Let's talk through that real quick, and then we're going to go to the bubble players.
Okay.
What starters you think we're done? We don't need to see any more of?
The entire starters, starting first off, everybody that played yesterday that started the first section. Don't want to see it anymore. We're good.
Everybody.
Now, Brock Wright can play. Brock Wright can play. Take it back. Brock Wright can play.
Right.
Garrett Griffin can play a little more. But everybody else, nah. You're done.
Offensive line, done.
Second string offensive line needs a lot of work. You get all the snaps. Y'all need all the snaps.
Done.
And I want to see some of them third strings mixed in because I think some guys might be pushing a little bit, But everybody else, I don't need to see it.
He said the whole starters. I feel that. I would agree.
Do I need to see Tom Kennedy? I mean, really, we know what he's going to do. He can go out there, have 7 receptions, 80 yards, and it is what it is.
I want to see how he's going to respond against the starting cornerbacks of the opposing team.
Okay, that would be cool. You're right. I want
to see how he can respond to that. Like Kennedy does still need to play. I think you're right. I think you hit it. The whole starting offense doesn't need to play. I'm going to be real. I need to see our defense a little more, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie, bruh.
The first string? Oh,
I
think
I need
players will.
DB. Okay, corners. No.
Yeah, I mean,
safeties.
I want to see Okuda
no.
Okuda needs reps.
Okuda's the only one I need to see a little bit more of. But like your Elliott, T-Walk, Amani, nah.
I'm with you.
Linebackers, y'all still need to be playing. Like your Barnes, every linebacker needs to still play because it's a competition. D-line. McNeil doesn't need to play, but keep Bugs in. Because I've honestly, in order to see what our linebackers truly can do, you're going to need to have a solid D-line in front of them. If you got a poo-put D-line in front of you, we're not going to really get to see what our linebackers are made of. Like, you know what I mean? If everything's not blocked well.
I mean, it got blown up. And then
and you can't do much.
Had nowhere to go. Yeah.
So I think we still need to have a couple gangsters out there along that D-line. Like, I think Austin Bryant still needs to be out there. Bugs needs to still be playing. I mean, your Cornells. Just remove Brockers and McNeil.
Cornell needs to show me more, yeah.
And honestly, I'd probably play Hutch one more series just to keep him, so he can just continue to get used to that NFL speed. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't need to see any more Hutch. He's going against Taylor Decker and Penei Sewell every week, so every day. So I don't need no more Hutch.
Do you think guys like Kayvon and Trayvon Walker will play anymore?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
I just wondered. Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think Hutch needs to play no more, or Harris. I don't need to see any more Charles Harris. At that point, like now let's get in Houston and things like that. But the linebackers are truly probably the only starters that still need to be out there. Barnes, Board, all them jokers need to be playing. All of them. And Chase Lucas needs to get moved up to the ones. He needs to be starting next week.
Are you going to do that this year or what? Are we just going to stick in the same rotations the entire preseason? Because my theory was maybe they don't do it because they don't want guys to feel like, oh, man, he's in front of you. Hey, you didn't play very good. Like, I don't know. It just surprised me that they never move anybody. Or
they just put the dude in front of you because they want to see how you responded. Because what happened? It happened last year where somebody was getting more reps than – dang, I can't think of the situation. But they were doing it just to see what we got. Like, is he actually a player or not? So – I want to know what Chase Lucas is about, if he can respond to going against the opposing team starters. So I want to see him out there. Obviously, them backers.
I want to see Mike Hughes on the outside.
Mike Hughes, I think Mike Hughes needs, now when you pull Amani, and Will Harris probably don't even need to play. It needs to be like Mike Hughes and Okuda. Then once Okuda's pulled, then you throw in Bobby Price.
Yeah, I like what Gilbert's doing too, quietly. I like what he's doing. He didn't get targeted, I don't think, at all in that game.
Yeah, I didn't see him too much. You got to be doing something right if you ain't getting targeted.
Yeah, I don't think they threw it at him one time. Yeah, I like that. I like him.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is. What bubble player
Oh.
needs to make the team? Chat. What bubble player you feel like needs to make the team? Go ahead.
Like
You said.
I like that question.
I want to know what bubble player, chat, needs to make the team. Dose,
You want to go back and forth on this, or you want me to start?
Go.
All right.
We can go back and forth. Yes, go back and forth.
Okay. Ooh, this. Hold up. I'm gonna say
A bubble player. Wait, he said, "What is a bubble player?" A bubble player who's in competition.
Yeah.
It could swing it either way. Like a Tom Kennedy is a bubble player. Funchess is a bubble player. I think Jamar Jefferson is a bubble player.
I'm gonna say Anthony Pittman.
Anthony Pittman is a bubble player. I like that. I'm gonna go on the offensive end.
I know where you're going.
Because Cephas isn't gonna be there. I gotta go with Kennedy, bro. Like,
I have to go. Oh, really?
I have to.
You don't think? Okay.
Listen, because look, Cephas. If Cephas is gonna make his way back, I'm y'all can call me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have Tom Kennedy over Trinity Benson. Yep.
I'm not mad at it. But
I'd rather have Tom Kennedy over Trinity Benson. 100%. 100%.
I'm not mad at that. Because I'm trying to think. Like Khalif can be that backup deep threat, so I'm not mad at that. That's the only thing. It's just Trinity Benson. He's just more threatening. But again, it was like exactly like training camp. He makes a big play over the middle, which was nice. Good throw from Boyle, and then you drop a
gel back screen. Hit you in the hand.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's just like a lack of focus or something with him, then you're right. That got Perriman cut last year, so why not hold him to the same standard? Hey, that got him cut. I mean, I know Perriman didn't catch anything, but I'm just saying, you better catch football the next 2 preseason games. If I'm with you, if Cephas is not on the 53 because he's on a list, absolutely Kennedy would be fantastic. I like him.
If Cephas is ready to go on the 53, Kennedy over Trinity Benson. Yep, I'm taking him. I can't hear you.
Hello?
We couldn't hear none of that.
Oh, my mic changed. Hello? Hey, do I sound different?
Yeah, you do.
Mike's
I'm like, is he thinking out loud? What is he doing? Like, I didn't know what you were doing. Like, I think I thought you were going through your thoughts. Like you were like, maybe if we did this, I was this person around. I'm like,
wait, hold up. Let's give a little more love though here.
I kind of agree with Duncan, David Duncan right there.
Now,
go ahead.
Though, Brad. Let me say this though. Let me pull it back a little bit to the Trinity Benson point. I do also wonder about this. Who is our starting kick returner for the first 3 kickoffs? Trinity Benson? Where was Godwin? Is it just Godwin's the guy and we know what he is? Or is it Trinity Benson, if you prove that you can take this position, it's going to be very tough for Godwin to make the roster? Because Godwin right now is running back 5. I mean, we see it. He is running back 5.
Godwin.
He's not in that mix. So, I mean,
I don't even think Trinity
good returns, but his third one was pretty solid. He got to the 31.
Man, look, he ain't did nothing special to me. They're just giving every chance. They're giving every chance known to man so Trinity Benson can make this team. And I think it's for Bob, so Brad Holmes can save face on making that trade. So they want to see what he can do, if we can get him in here to make the roster this way, that way. But like, bro, Trinity Benson, there's better receivers on our roster.
Makes sense in a way, right? Because I mean, you wouldn't have Kennedy returning kicks over Benson.
No, I wouldn't.
And Godwin running back 5, it's like, how does he make the team? We're not keeping 5 running backs,
bro. We could put anybody back to the returner kick.
That's what I'm saying. So I get why they're returning him. He just didn't shine in that.
If Benson doesn't make the team, who could we put back to the return some kicks?
Who do they have behind him? Maurice Alexander. But that's the thing. I don't think Maurice is making the team.
Maurice ain't gonna make the team.
He had a couple plays. I thought it. He'd look.
I thought he
pretty
did solid.
on
I
punt
thought he
returns.
did do solid. I really do think he did solid. But, bro, we can figure it out.
Now hold up. Could
kick
Maurice
returner
have a great? Because starters are coming out. Could Maurice have a great week 2 preseason? Outplay Kennedy, which I think is possible, and find himself in the spot where we say Maurice Alexander over Tom Kennedy and Trinity Benson.
Oh, you got to do a lot, I think, to dethrone Kennedy, bro.
I think so too, but I don't think the Lions are afraid of dethroning Kennedy. I mean, I really don't.
I don't think they are either. Honestly, they're really not.
I mean, we love him, but I don't think the Lions are afraid to say, hey, if someone does something that just does sparks, we'll cut Kennedy.
Bro, right here. Here's the guy right there. But Joe, you got a great point. We could put Khalif Raymond back to the return kicks, bro.
You could. I don't know why they don't. They don't even practice him there.
Like,
they
it's
didn't
harder
do Khalif at punt return either.
But he could do that. Khalif, it's harder to return to find a punt returner. I think it's harder to find a punt returner than it is a kick returner. It takes a little bit more skill. You know what I'm saying? To have people running down on you and focus on catching that ball. Kick returner, you can be relaxed. If anything, we could take the touchback every time. We could put Craig Reynolds back there and just take a touchback. I don't think we should be keeping this guy just so he can return kicks. Trinity Benson is not the business, bruh. He ain't the business. He ain't. We could find a kick returner. That's not the issue at all.
But I think didn't play bad. He just dropped an easy pass. It's dude,
that's bad.
Why is this? It's bad. It's bad. But I'm saying if you
get paid to catch the ball.
But what if you went the rest of the season and didn't have another drop? I would be looking at him okay, he probably played pretty well in the preseason. Because Kennedy technically had a drop, but it wasn't the same. It was a screen versus a. Oh, my man. Why does he always put Debo in there?
Because he's a Niner fan. Okay.
So just Debo. All right. I rock with it. I rock with it. Niner by nature. I like the name. I rock with that.
Man, I'm done with Trinity Benson. I'm over him. So it's time to move on from Buddy. Real talk.
Hey, Red's got throw ready.
I'm done with Trinity Benson. As Lions fans, we should be also, bruh.
The tone changes.
We should be.
Man. You can feel it. I'm done.
We should be done with the dude. Bro, you get paid to catch the ball for a living. You can't be dropping easy passes. You haven't he hasn't built his resume up enough. No. He hasn't deposited enough in the piggy bank to be pulling out deposits. You can't be dropping the easy ones, dog. You gotta be you need to be a baller. If St. Brown drops a bubble pad, a screen, we'd be all right, St. Brown, we know it's not gonna happen again. Yeah. But Trinity Benson, bro, we don't know if you're gonna catch it or drop it.
It's facts. I agree,
Let's
man.
Be real.
I agree across the board,
I don't know, man. Another bubble player. I think Kaminsky should make it.
Absolutely.
Kaminsky deserves a roster spot. At
Demetrius
this point,
Taylor.
I don't know.
I thought he did pretty well.
I like him. I
thought he did pretty well. But our nose, the fact that they played him as a nose, I was like, whoa, he's not that big. But I thought he was better in the inside than Jayshon Cornell, man. I thought he gave me more than Cornell.
Cornell didn't. I don't know, man.
No, he was just so hit and miss.
I don't know. Cornell didn't. I was expecting a little bit more from him, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was expecting a little bit more from Cornell. I don't know, man.
He needs to step up and everything. He needs to
I don't know. He gonna have to.
Yeah.
Because Demetrius could take his spot. I think Bugs is already a lock. I want to say Isaiah is a lock. Would you say that?
I'm with you. He's got to be.
He's got to be a lock at this point. So I wouldn't even consider him a bubble player not anymore. I think Mike Hughes is gonna have to do a little bit more because he could be on that bubble.
Yeah. I'm not sure what their plan is with Mike Hughes. I'm still just not sure.
Right. I don't know what they're doing with him.
I have no clue. It seems like they like him. He's okay, second unit slot. Just are they playing him at slot or is he an outside? What is he? You trying to make him both? And I hope they give him reps at outside. I just don't really get it because I'm with you. I like what Chase Lucas can be as a backup slot. But at that point,
he's making the squad. Chase Lucas is making the squad.
But if they keep Mike Hughes as a backup slot, then Chase Lucas probably won't make it because they won't keep 3.
I feel that, but that's what I got to see what Chase Lucas can do. You need to throw him in there with the ones. I want to see how he's gonna respond.
Right, I think you cut. Unless I cut out, I think you just cut out.
I cut out. My bad. Well, if I cut out, I want to see how Chase Lucas responds because at that point, that's gonna let me know what I need to do with Mike Hughes.
I want to see him on the outside, man. I don't know what.
Or not unless he can prove that he can be on that outside.
And I still don't. Must be. Go ahead.
Go. No, I want to hear your plan because I know somebody I don't even know what he. Go ahead.
I'm thinking their plan must be that Jerry Jacobs is sticking on the outside when he goes back. Because that's the only reason I'm giving all these reps to Mike Hughes in the slot. Like, why would I not give him reps on the outside if Jerry Jacobs has any shot at playing slot? And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe Jerry's closer than we think. Because we need him back. Jerry's a dog.
Yeah, Jerry's a dog. He's a dog for sure. Jerry Jacobs, 100%. I honestly don't think Mike Hughes is going to make the team. I really don't.
That could be the surprise.
I don't think that. And I know he had a pick yesterday. I'm still not sold on Bobby Price.
Oh.
Y'all can call me crazy. I'm not sold on Bobby Price, bro.
He's definitely on the outside looking in, just by the numbers. I think they like Bobby, though, man.
That length.
I think they really like Bobby, man. Yeah. He's just a different species at cornerback that we don't, because you always say we like to have different matchup pieces.
Right.
He's the closest thing to Amani. And he's,
that length
he's
and stuff.
Fast too, yeah. Because he's raw.
That's true.
He's new to this. He's like Will Harris. I just struggle with. I'm just really curious to see how this plays out, man. Because what is the vision for Will versus Okudah? Are you looking at Okudah saying, yeah, well, he's probably gonna be a starter? What's the vision for Mike Hughes? What's the thought on Jerry Jacobs when he gets back? When will Jerry get back? I mean, what is Mark Gilbert? Is Mark Gilbert just getting good reps, but he's probably not making the team? Bobby Price is one of the most intriguing ones because he feels like he's on the outside. I like our cornerbacks, man, but Chase Lucas is not playing on the outside at all. He is a slot cornerback.
Right.
I don't know, man. That's interesting. AJ Parker does not seem like they're going to take his spot at all. No shot. But like you said, I did not think AJ Parker was great yesterday at all. And at the same time, I've never really loved his man coverage ability either. I think he's a very heads-up smart player in zone, but like what? Am I wrong for saying, I feel bad saying this, am I wrong for saying that AJ Parker should not be untouchable? AJ Parker did not do things
no,
last
you're
year.
not,
I'm like,
no,
hey,
you're not wrong. No.
Why is AJ Parker untouchable? Like, AJ Parker didn't lock people down last year. I mean, metrics and stats say he was terrible last season. I won't say that because I think he did some good things, and I think
he was solid. It was up and down. It was up and down for AJ.
But to like say he's the starting slot no matter what. Like, why is that the case, man? Why can't? I don't know. I'm with you. I think guys should get reps there, man, to compete because AJ Parker was just giving up plays, man. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, why are you doing all that, man? Just do your job. That's what you're about. You're a smart player that does their job, and we can rely on you.
And normally makes the tackle.
I don't know what you are. Yeah.
Right. I get. Man, look, we about to see. We're about to see. I want to answer this question. Am I a Pistons fan? I keep up with the Pistons, and yes, I am a fan from afar. But I would have to say I'm like a 50-50. I'm a 50% Pistons fan, 50% Trailblazer fan because I live out here in Portland. But I do like what the Pistons got coming right now. They got a lot of young talent in Bay, Cade, the two rookies they just signed. I like the big man. I can't think of his name. He went to Memphis, though. I like him because I wanted the Blazers to draft him. So I am kind of a Pistons fan. I do root for the Pistons. But if they both made it to the NBA championship, I'm going to take Portland over Detroit. But no, I am a fan.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. I mean,
you'd root for
if
Portland?
the Blazers, I mean, I live here. I've been here, 11 years?
Yeah.
I grew up in Michigan.
I'm not mad at that.
I was excited when they won it back in 03, 04. Like I'm 50-50, but in a head-to-head matchup, I got to go where I reside. You know what I mean? So,
all right.
But I think the Pistons are they up and coming, 100%. They up and coming. I think they got a good chance of honestly making the playoffs this year. I know the East is nice, but the Pistons got a lot of young talent.
Hey, 10 teams, man. 10 teams
so,
to play in. That's all you got to do is be seed 10. That's possible. That's doable. You can be seed 10. That ain't impressive.
I would who else? It was somebody else I want to touch on before I can't even man. I don't know, man. I'm just so happy. I'm just happy Malcolm Rodriguez got the start. That's what I was just so.
They played him a lot. And they didn't play Alex at all. I'm not mad at that though.
And it was no injury too. I think they want to see what they got out of this rookie. Just smart.
Yeah.
Just smart.
I like it, man. I mean, go ahead.
I know what I was going to ask you. Is Cuts coming this week on Hard Knocks? Because we only got 3 weeks of preseason.
Oh, when
Preseason
does the
got cut
first wave
short.
of cuts happen? I don't
Any
remember.
chat, do y'all know when the first wave of cuts is? I don't know because there's only 3 games of preseason now. So when is that first wave coming? Like, are we about to see some people get cut on Monday and then show up on Hard Knocks? Like, I think this, because we only got 2 more preseason games. I think it's a wave of people. Like, are we about to get down to 75?
August 16th.
Tuesday.
No, we won't get him then. We'll get him the next show because it'll be happening. No, actually, we
Are they going to be able to edit it in time and stuff like that?
No, you might be right. Yeah, if they happen soon because you have to cut down 5 players. I wouldn't think they'd show those. I think the next one's like 20. Yeah, it's 5 and then it's 5, and then it's 80 to 53. I don't think they'll show.
That's gonna be that crazy
right?
one. That 80 to 53 gonna be.
They're gonna show something from that for sure.
Hey, we 3 likes from 50, man. Smash that like button one time for the one time. It takes 1 second to smash it. Please, it's appreciated.
There you go.
You're
Tricky Nicky. Let's talk Knicks. Right?
You a Knicks fan? I'm guessing he's a Nicky fan. Knicks fan.
Okay, he's got the lion on the.
I do see the Lions. So what's? I need answers. I need answer. You a Lions football fan and a Knicks basketball fan? We need answers, Tricky Nicky.
Tricky, like that name.
Hey, look, Kay want to know too. You a Knicks fan? We want to know real quick. What's the dilly? He said, "How we feeling about Swift and fantasy, fellas? I'm not playing fantasy this year. I mean, I think he's gonna do a stizzle. Because I mean, Goff's still gonna dump it down here and there. I'm not gonna call him the dump the check down king anymore. That's done. But I think Swift would be a nice little fantasy. Is he gonna play through some injuries? Like Campbell said, this is the best y'all about to feel 100% right here. Because all year you're gonna be sitting at 85%, fellas. You won't feel this good until next rush. Man, I'm not gonna lie.
That next episode's gonna be fire.
I watched Campbell's speech like 5 times. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you? You kept rewatching that?
Yeah, man. That intro was dope, dog.
That's true. It was fire.
That intro was dope, and then they swung it to the Hard Knocks music. You know that sound. Dun dun dun. Man, look.
And then they had like
when we get off,
lifting the weights and stuff. I was like, this is sweet.
I might watch it when we get off here.
Sweet.
You feel me?
This offense is gonna be a problem though. We saw that, man. Goff's gonna ball out this season. He is not even thinking when he's playing at this point. He's just letting it go.
Come on,
you're on board. You're on board now.
Look,
you're on board now. You're seeing it.
We're not getting into no Goff talk.
You finally got your eyes on it. No, this is Goff. We can talk about. He played. It's the only game that he played.
Goff played very solid. He threw a very
so good this season.
The best pass was the one that was the play action to Amon-Ra St. Brown because he was low key off balance, had to take a hit, and he delivered. Yeah. So
he's
Goff,
scary good this year, man.
I can't look. Goff is Goff. He did his thing.
30+ touchdowns. That's what it feels like, man. For sure.
Goff did his thing. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Goff did his thing.
That's crazy. All
right,
man.
He did his
thing.
Get
a Jared Davis jersey in that man cave you got back there. Replace the Barry one.
Look, Jared Davis.
Put a little golf cardboard thing back there.
Yeah. Anyways, man. Goff threw like he trusted his receivers 100%.
Yes.
Honestly, we're not even gonna get to see DJ Chark because we want him to pull all the starters. So it's like we don't get nothing about DJ Chark.
Not at all. And but you're right. That's okay. But they don't need to see him. They're gonna see him. I think it was kind of nice not to have to use him in a way, like to just kind of use him as like he's there, but he doesn't actually need to be forced the ball. Same with Josh. It was kind of nice, man. It looked so easy for him to just. St. Brown was everything last year, and to have him like it's just that easy. We don't need to force it to these new guys because we need these guys. It's like we do need these guys, but we got other pieces, man. And it's not like, where does St. Brown go? Like, I don't know, man. This offense had me hyped with that first possession, Brad. I was going crazy.
I'm not about to let him get to me tonight. Yeah, but I'm not.
Brad does the same thing, though. Let's be real. Brad does the same thing. I'm talking about the linebackers as soon as we get in here. But it's about Jared Davis.
I do.
like, oh my goodness, man.
Hey, man.
Oh, the chat does it because the chat feeds off it. Y'all know the players that I think are good or I like, and then all of a sudden here comes Rad. That'll be the first player he'll bring up too. Like, I would cut this guy. He should not make the team. It's like Rad, you're not trying to cut that guy. You tell me, Rad.
Jared Davis look. No, Jared Davis
started.
Jared Davis looks solid. He looks solid, bro. Like there's times when we can use him. And I think it's when it's time to blitz the A gap because he's gonna run through a wall. That's when Jared Davis is best, bro. But then you get to when they get to scheming you, they're gonna know every time Jared Davis is. We know he's blitzing, so it's like what else can we do with the guy? Huh?
You let me know. Was it 40 or 50?
40 what?
You let me know, man. How many squats did they say you had to do?
No, it was 25. Don't try to bump that up. Don't
that
bump
ain't right. That ain't right. 25 ain't right.
How dare you try to bump that up? You know what?
25.
I should end the show for that. You trying to get me to do 50 squats? Look, I'm not doing no squats, damn it. None.
25. That's crazy. You cut that number in half quick.
You owe me 25 squats if Boyle gets cut too.
Is that a thing?
No, it's not. I just want to make something up real quick. No, it's not.
Because I am with you, man.
It's not. It's not. Chat. Boyle, but we appreciate y'all. Y'all got any more questions? Any other questions, chat?
30 to 60 now. 3 to 60 now.
Ken, you're lying. Ken's lying. We don't know if that's true, Ken. It went 50.
I was trying to play it low with the 40 there. You could have just said it was 40. You said 25, right? Trying to cut it.
It wasn't no 50. No, man. Look.
25. That's crazy.
It's not.
Tommy Pickles.
Who's Tommy Pickles? Tommy Pickles. I don't know what that one is. Pimpleton?
No, I thought we'd see more Pimpleton, man. I thought he would get off a little more in that game.
Lions record 10-7. 10-7. Dose Lions record.
Yeah, 10-7. 10-7.
Oh, we agreed. Okay, 10-7.
We agree. But I feel like you've come up a little bit on that record prediction.
What do you mean? It's always been 10-7. Go back and watch the shows.
Yeah, you're right. You've always been saying the Lions can make the playoffs.
I've been 10-7
with the division. Are you still
I think they could. I think they could, bro. I'm not counting us out. Do you think
this could be a year where the Packers finish third?
I don't know, man. Because I feel like the Packers got a solid defense in that run game. I don't know. But they did lose. Didn't they lose Batakari?
Yeah.
Or am I tripping?
And they did, and I don't trust their run defense still. I know on paper it looks better, but it's always been.
I did not see the Bears today. Anybody? You see the Bears today?
They were terrible. I mean, okay, let me not. They weren't very good. I think Fields had like 4 drives. They didn't score. He had a couple big plays. One was Mooney, of course, but yeah, they weren't very good. Their offensive line looked like it had issues too, man. They had Tevin Jenkins with the second team. It's like, what are they doing?
He's on the trading block. Remember? You didn't know that?
Wait, what?
Tevin Jenkins.
Why don't we have Tevin? See, that's who we should trade for. We're talking Roquan. We need Tevin Jenkins in the building.
Yeah, he's on the trade block. Yeah,
we need to trade for him.
They put him on the trade block, bro. He's been on the trade block.
Why is he?
He's been on the trade block for like 2 weeks now.
Why is he on the trade block?
I don't know, but I would take him because I know I wanted the Lions to draft him that year.
Yeah, we should definitely go get Tevin Jenkins. If we could get him for something late, that's a move I'd make right there. That's a cheap contract. As you said, that's a guy that we both like coming out of the draft. He's the Mauler type. He's the DC type. And the injury might just make him cheaper. And we need a tackle right now.
Here's a question.
Yes.
No.
Fred don't believe that. He doesn't believe that. He's going to try to talk himself into it, but he doesn't believe that.
He's not.
How is he not making the team, bro?
I bet you Justin Jackson will make the team over him.
See, I actually could see that. has potential, but I don't. I can see where you're coming from with that though. Because Jackson got a little spark to him.
He's not making it.
But Jamar's doing. Jamar has pulled together on the things they needed him to. They know he can run the football. But can he pass protect?
No, he looks kind of slow.
He is slow. He ain't fast.
He had a play where he tried to bounce to the outside and got
that
caught.
one. I'm with you on that. He should not have bounced there. He should have got upfield.
When we were going, running, it was coming down, going that way. The opposite way.
Yes.
You know which way I'm talking.
Yes, I was like, why did he bounce there? He could have went upfield
and he got nowhere fast.
He 100% did. I wrote that same play down. I was like, I don't know why he bounced there.
Oh, what question? 9 drinks. My bad, bro. What was the question? My bad, Brody.
Was it
kicker battle? I think it's Siebert.
Yeah, it looks like it, right? He's the first kickoff guy too. That's what it looks like.
What question was he talking about? Did you see the question?
He was talking about having J-Mo play kickoff.
I'm not. No. I don't know if I'm risking that. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I would love to have him back there, but I don't know that ACL. I'm trying to make sure you
invested a lot in that guy to return.
I don't know returning kicks, bruh.
Yeah,
I can't do it. Nope. I'll throw it's a kick return. I'm gonna throw anybody back there. At the end of the day, you could just catch the ball and kneel it, and we get it on the 25. Like if we're down a touchdown and we need something explosive to happen, then throw J-Mo back there.
I might throw him back there.
But anybody can go back there and field kicks. That's why Trinity Benson, I don't believe he needs to just be making a team just because you're our kick returner. Like, bro, like you're not doing nothing at the receiver room and returning kicks, you ain't nothing special. So it's like, nah, I think it's time to cut ways with the sucker. What? I'm serious.
Man, it's like, dang, we can't even get him another preseason game?
No, I'm done with Buddy.
Already?
I'm done with Buddy. But Joe, appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Ooh, but Joe, just for that, I might sing. Ooh.
He said Tom Kennedy's nickname is Tommy Pickles.
Ooh. Real quick, shout out to Bud Joe. You're hey.
Oh, is it Tommy Pickles? That ain't what they call him, man.
Who is Tommy Pickles?
He said that's Tom Kennedy's nickname. Who came up with that? I've never.
Wow, I didn't know that was his nickname.
Oh my God. Okay, he can't make the team. Not if we're calling him Tommy Pickles. He ain't making the team. I was rooting for him, but my God, Tommy Pickles. Man, it ain't gonna work out, man.
Giovanni, what's happening, Brody? What's happening? What do you say? What did Tricky? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Tricky Nicky, man. Shout out to Tricky Nicky, dog.
Oh, from Rugrats. Oh, okay. I didn't watch Rugrats. Okay.
Oh, that's back in the day, Tommy Pickles. Oh, his last name was Pickles? I didn't know that.
Now, didn't he just like pickles?
I don't know. I know there was a Tommy in Rugrats on Nickelodeon. That was before your time.
I remember seeing it. Freaked me out though. That's why I didn't watch it.
You the SpongeBob era. Because I've never watched SpongeBob until you send me something. Like I've never in my life watched a SpongeBob episode.
All the gifts I send you are SpongeBob gifts.
I mean, you got the ugly. I'm talking about Buddy's breath. Like it seems like it's a funny show.
That's what this is.
I don't know what it is. An alien from Futurama. No. Is he from Futurama?
That's from SpongeBob. No, it's a painting.
Bobby's World. I remember Bobby's World. He had that little big old head. I think he was riding around on that big wheel.
Is that cartoon?
Yeah.
I've heard of that, man. That must be right before me then. Bro,
off topic real quick. I got a dope show you need to check out. It's called C on Apple TV.
C?
Fire.
Like S-I or is it like?
S-E-E-C.
Oh. Give me what genre is it?
It's a Game of Thrones vibe / I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's about the world came to an end and only people around is like I think like 2 million people survive, but they're all blind.
Oh.
And the guy who plays Aquaman's in it. He's the lead character from the dude who plays Aquaman. I think that's Aquaman. No, it's not Aquaman. I don't know. Yeah, it's Aquaman. Yeah, it's on Apple TV. It's called C.
That sounds fire.
It's fire, bro. Like 300. Yeah, I would say it's like 300. Like there's these different like tribes and villages, and I finished season 2 last night and was mad because season 3 ain't coming out for like another 2 weeks, and I was trying to slow up on season 2 so I can just fall right into 3. But bruh,
that sounds sweet actually.
SEE is fire, bro. And then they're gonna be kids that were born that have vision, and they're called witches. If you have vision, like you're an outcast.
But they wouldn't know what they have vision.
Yeah, I forgot why everybody is blind. It tells you like in the intro what happened to the world and why everybody is blind.
Okay.
Look, he's like, I'm on season 2, bro. And I told myself, turn it off, Rad, turn it off. But you only get 15 seconds to make that decision to turn it off or on. You know what I'm saying? So you just might as well play the next episode. The next thing you know, and finish.
Just keep going.
It's like, dang. Look, he said C is dope. I'm telling you, dog. Like it's a fire show. They need to pay us for this. They just got some free advertising. What's Fatal Gravity? Fatal Gravity. I don't know what that one is.
But
I don't know. What you looking? What you reading?
My man, yeah, that one.
Got a question off topic, but do we dumb both backup QBs? Do we dump both backup QBs? And if so, do we trade for a new one or wait till teams release players? I'm not mad at that, but I'm not mad at Blau either, because I like that he's able to improvise.
Yeah, I wouldn't dump Blau. And
he already knows the scheme. He's been with this. So personally, I'm probably just gonna keep Boyle. Nah. I love the arm strength. I love how he has a live arm, but his decision making is terrible. His accuracy is terrible, and he doesn't bring those legs like Blau brings. What you say, Dose?
Only thing is to what you're saying, because I would like to keep Boyle at least, even if he doesn't win the job, just to keep pushing Blau. I don't want Blau to just be the backup, and then that's all we get to watch is Blau play backup quarterback. I want to have someone in the building, so I don't want to dump them both now. Now, if you're saying like once cut times come and they have to trim all the way down to 53,
yes, that's when we cut Boyle.
But then at that point, like, okay, you're signing a quarterback, so he hasn't played in preseason, so you're gonna have to try to sign someone to your 53. It's gonna be really tough to find a spot at that point that you haven't had in the building. That's gonna be difficult. You're gonna have to sign someone to your practice squad. That I'm on board with. You come in with whoever is your backup, whether it's Boyle or Blau, because I'm not counting out Boyle yet. I don't think he's out of the mix at all. And then maybe you go get someone for the practice squad, because we don't have a practice squad guy. Steve Montez is out, right? We don't have anybody. Well, that's set to be a practice squad quarterback this year. So what I would do is I would go trade for Carson Strong and call it a day, man.
What I would do, I'd go trade for Kyle Trask and call it a day.
There you go. I'm cool with both. I'm cool with both. We can do
Me too. Yeah. I like how we each had our own little young quarterback in mind. Hey, I'll go get Kyle Trask. Don't say Carson Strong. Like,
forget Roquan Smith. Let's go give up a first round pick. Let's go give him Malik Willis and then pay him immediately. Brad, you on board?
No.
Why does it look like that? Why did it zoom? Oh my gosh.
You talking foolish.
That's funny. Look like that. That's good.
Bruh.
The Goops is calling you out, Red.
What does the Goops say? Where's the Goop? Who's the Goop? Do you answer?
The Goops, this is pre-recorded, man. We're not live. We can't answer. Giovanni.
What he asked a question? I didn't know what I mean.
I have no idea.
Goobs is mad, bro. What question? Goobs? Put the question in, Goobs. We'll answer, bro. He said that Zoom. Yeah, I'm not doing.
No.
If I'm giving up a first, dog, it's for Roquan. We need linebacker help and we need backup offensive line help. That's what we need help. Right there.
Hutchinson will win Rookie of the Year for sure. I don't know if Rad was ever on board with that. I just put it out there. I don't know if Rad ever agreed to that.
I can't get on board just yet.
Yeah, Rad's
tricky. I can't.
That's all right.
Not just yet.
Rad's got to see it to believe it, and that's fair, because he hasn't. It's not like
I went on the Wolverine train like y'all. Like you know what I mean. You was watching the Wolverines week in, week out, so you have a little bit more love for Hutch than me. I think Hutch is a good player. I'm happy he's on the team, and what he showed me yesterday, I think he is going to be a great addition for the team.
Yeah.
I mean, he made the buddy whiff real quick. Boom, boom, tackle for loss. Like, okay,
you know what's going to be huge with him, though? When he gets like a sack or something during the season, it's going to be crazy loud, because it's not just going to be, hey, we got a sack. It's going to be Hutchinson got the sack. All those Michigan fans are going to go nuts when Hutchinson makes any sort of play. That place
was loud yesterday.
Fast. That's what I was saying. You could hear him. I was like, man, it's loud in there. That place is going to get loud as soon as Hutchinson does anything.
Bro, they went loud. They went crazy on the chase down play on that sideline where he just came and kind of hit Buddy, and they went nuts. And then the very next play, he makes it, and they went bananas. I'm like, oh,
that guy's gonna go crazy. They're gonna think he's gonna sell tickets one, which every owner loves, but he's gonna make that place loud, man, because there's just gonna be Michigan fans just wearing Hutchinson jerseys there. That's gonna be huge for them. They have that, and it has been a while since we have that kind of guy, but the guy that you go pay to see defensively. This is different. And it's even different from Sue, because we were talking about this earlier, is that when you had Sue, he was a DT coming out, though. And those guys don't get the same kind of recognition. But an edge rusher always gets to talk because they're pass rushers. This guy has all that going for him, plus he's in the area. This dude's, they're going to go, but like you said, bananas anytime something happens.
Mm-hmm. Do you think we need one more physical corner or D lineman? I would go D lineman over corner.
I'm mad at more edge competition.
I would go more D lineman.
Corner, no. I don't think you're getting any better options out there at this point. We know corners are already dependent. I think we can get what we need to get out of our cornerbacks. The question is, and I know why you're saying that, because everybody's saying the same thing. Jeff Okudah. What is Okudah? Is Okudah a bust? He gave up that reception. Is he a bust? We're going to get what we need to get, I think, out of our corners. But that's the question, is Okudah become that guy? And signing a vet won't help him become that guy. It's just going to...
True.
We're not going to see it. We're just not going to... You can sign a vet and put him in front of him. It doesn't make us better. I think it just limits what our upside is. It's just like, all right, if he's out there right now and someone hasn't signed him, there's probably a reason he's still out there. Cornerback is a needy position. There's no... You're not getting better going to sign a 32-year-old cornerback that probably can't stay healthy to put him in front. You know what I mean? And otherwise, why would we even sign him? So,
straight up.
The only reason I do it if I thought, hey, Jerry ain't coming back. If Jerry comes back, I'm good. Because Jerry will hold it down if I need him. Cade will be the all-star this season. I'm 20. He's been asked that question a lot. Like,
20. Well, you know what? We're gonna be back Monday. Where we going? Where we gonna be? Where we at?
We're gonna be on our third channel. LSD movies.
Oh.
And we're gonna be watching Meet the Parents. That's Brad's movie, man.
Lord, you're a fool. Oh Lord,
Brad, I saw someone on YouTube doing that. First time I've ever seen someone react to a movie on YouTube.
Lord.
I was like, "Oh, this is real."
I told you, bro. People do movie reactions, dog. You thought I was playing.
This man
people do movie reactions.
Brad, put the link in there for me.
I don't have the link, man.
Brad, put the link in there so they can find it.
We don't have the link, y'all, but we're gonna get the link. We appreciate the chat tapping in. Hey, hit that like button once again if you haven't hit it. Monday we going live. I don't know what channel, mine or yours.
I just told you, Brad. We gotta do.
Oh, okay. He told you what channel, but y'all gonna know. We're gonna be back Monday and then Thursday. Don't forget to tap in. Everybody drink water. God bless everybody.
What is today? Saturday. Oh,
Today's Saturday.
Are we going live after the game Saturday?
We can. Same time. Yes. Next Saturday, we back at it again on this channel for an After Dark episode. Dose will be drinking cider. And
wrong link. What link did you click on?
I don't know.
Don't click any links. There's no legit link that's in this chat right now.
They feeling it. They said the Saturday night is fire, bro. For us old guys, wife is sleeping. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be back. I don't know. We might start doing it every Saturday live. I like this. This was fun right here. But I know we're gonna go next Saturday for show. And we're going Monday, Thursday. Monday, Thursday, Saturday, we're here in the building.
All right.
You in the building?
Sounds good to me.
You in the building?
I'm here, man.
He said Levi becoming a bust. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. I hope not. That's those second round picks. We should use our second round pick of this year and go get Roquan Smith.
Yeah, but then we'll get him and he'll get hurt.
Stop. Anyways.
That's what would happen, though. You know that would happen. We trade for him, be hyping and get hurt.
Nope. Stop. I ain't got time for that, bro.
Look, it would though. That's our luck, man.
I ain't got no time for that. I ain't got no time for that. Nope. I'm not even about to. Nope. I'm giving that no energy. Everybody get some rest, drink some water.
He's out there.
God bless y'all. Man, Dose, you don't. Y'all have a good night. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Show us some love. Y'all be easy. Thanks for tapping in. We'll be back Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, and we out. Yeah.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.